Hello guys and welcome. In this video I will show you the contents of my EDC bag. As you can see, this is a Maxpedition Sitka bag in OG green. I use this bag pretty much every day. I have, if I don't have it on me, I have it near me, so that's why it's my EDC bag. As you can see, on the outside I have quite a few things. For example, this foliage green cobra braid lanyard, as well this small one that I create with the 45 shell, and some foliage green and OD green paracord. On the top I have one blue pen that I use always on the university, as well as a 3M neck care spray sanitizer just to clean my hands, and two more patches. On this side I have the Argentinian flag on a low visibility color scheme, and the guy in the bomb suit that says, "If you see me running, try to keep up," which always blew me up. You see what it did there. And on the strap I have a Maxpedition medium roly-poly, which is a useful thing for me because I tend to throw my water bottle in here just to have it more close to my hand. And the Maxpedition Janus, both in black because these are the only colors that I can find here. So I have the a video on the contents of my Janus, I think, but I will quick go through the contents. Another pen, a seatbelt cutter. You see the exact same thing on my carabiner. A carabiner, and on the inside I have the university ID, the Samsung headphones, a small knife. This is a Volker Wacom with a lanyard that I made. Small notebook, band-aids, and some duct tape and electrician's tape right there. On the strap itself I have a climbing carabiner, which is much nicer than the one that it comes with the bag because it's more useful for me. And on the other side I have the Nalgene water bottle. It is 16 ounces water bottle, which is always nice to have some kind of water containment on your bag. Let's start with the small pocket on the front. Here I have a plastic bag, a secondary pair of headphones in case that I forgot mine, and that's it. On the big outside pocket I have a pack of Kleenex or Elite. This is a paper, small towels, whatever. A USB cable with the wall charger for my Galaxy S3. A coin purse, which is really heavy, and I'm thinking of removing it from my bag because I really don't use it as much as you may think. Flashlight sheath. This is a Fenix LD10 sheath. As you can see, it's really compact and lightweight, and I use it for carrying my LD10 on my belt, as well as the pepper spray. A pack of gum. This Stanley 4-in-1 screwdriver set that has 4 different points, 2 Phillips, 2 flathead, and they're really small, so it's nice to work on computers. a Guia T, which is a fairly common thing here. It's a map of the city, as you can see, with all the different bus lines on the other side of the paper. So if you wanted to go to point A to point B, for example, you can use the this reference to see how which bus line you have to take to travel, and this works with the different maps. If you, for example, I wanted to go from one neighbor to the other, I can still use the bus lines reference. And last but not least, this is my main flash drive. This is a Corsair Survivor USB 3.0 64 gigs flash drive. This is a waterproof, shockproof, and other things proof flash drive. And these are my main backup system for small tasks, as well the main flash drive to carry the bigger things, for example software and why not. On the top pouch, this is my some kind of first aid pouch, if you wanted to call it. I have the small EDC first aid kit that I create, and you see and you saw this on one of my videos. This is a small like deodorant for your mouth. I don't know the English name. I really use this thing, but it's always nice to have another option to just to fresh your breath. A Fenix LD10 with a small lanyard. I carry this on my bag because I have it all the time with me, so I don't have the necessity to carry on my body with my core EDC. A pair of Nitrile gloves on this side. Two, this is called the Trenet towels. These are for remove stains from your clothes. As well, a Victorinox Swisscard light on the back. And last, I have this pill container with some Ibuprofen and other things for just a day-to-day use. I don't eat these pills every day. I just use it when I have headaches and stomach pain, whatever. And a small black bag just to protect my electronics from water. Let's go to the concealed carry pocket on the back. I have a bandana and two zip ties, and that's pretty much it for this pocket. So let's move on to the inside. So I already told you that I use this bag every day, so I have a few different configurations for the items on the inside. Whatever, if I'm going to the office or the university or my girlfriend's house, I have a few differences inside, and you will see that in just a moment. But for now, let's open this bag up. So on the slip that is on the side, I keep a small notebook where I just sketches different things. For example, two sewing projects that I got going on that you see next on my channel, a few to-do lists and other things, a waterproof bag because I tend to be a little bit crazy about my electronics getting wet, so I try to have several layers of waterproof things so I can protect my stuff. Other than that, the bag itself is waterproof, but I prefer to have more layers and be sure that anything if anything happens, I will still secure. And this one that is on the pocket, on the Mach pocket, is a raincoat for the bag. Again, I have a few different options for when it's really heavy rain, so I can protect my things. And that's pretty much it for the sleeve right here. Then on the main compartment, I have this small pouch with some hygiene things, toothpaste, toothbrush, coffee, juice, soup. It's a kind of a messy pouch, but it works. And this guy right here, it's my EDC accessory pouch. You saw this video just a few days ago, and I have my battery, a few USB cables, and a few other things. This thing is a pencil case that I use on my university. I have my pens and rulers and that kind of things. Then I have my iPad. Actually, this is a company iPad. This is an iPad 3 with the smart cover and a acrylic bag just to give it more protection. And I carry this thing only to the university and to my work, because I use this at work. I have this large notebook for my university duties, so I only carry this when I go to the university. But I usually take more notes on the iPad than on the paper, so maybe I will remove it from my pack. Last, I have my MacBook Pro. Let me just close the bag. On the tactical sleeve that I created quite a few time ago. As you can see, this is a 13-inch MacBook Pro with an SSD and RAM upgrade, and I only carry this to my girlfriend's house and only sometimes to the university when I really need a laptop. I don't carry for my work because I have a MacBook Pro on my office, which is not mine. It's my it belongs to my company, or I should say the company to where I work. But yeah, I carry this thing when I have to go to my girlfriend's house, so I have more firepower to create videos and do some work and things for the university and that kind of thing. So that's pretty much it, my contents. The only two things that are missing right now are the GPS unit that I have on my car. That's Garmin 52. It's always between my car and my bag. Depends if I'm at home, the GPS is on the car mounted, but if I leave the car and, for example, I go to the university, I remove it from my car and keep it on my bag just to be more secure. And the other thing is the Maxpedition EDC Pocket organizer, and I remove it from my bag because I'm working on it. I'm changing a few things and I'm trying to find a good setup for that, because I change a few things on my everyday carry. So that's pretty much it. I almost forgot. I also, when I carry the MacBook, I tend to have the wall charger. Even though the MacBook has good battery life, I just to be more secure, I carry the charger as well. But that's pretty much it for this video. I shoot this video quite a few times now, but I always get messing with the items and the lighting and the words, and even though just a few minutes ago I started to sneeze all the time because I'm a little bit allergic. So that's the I think this is the final shot of the bag contents. So thank you so much for watching. Nos vemos en el próximo. Bye bye. First I have quite a few another lanyard made of a 45 gel. Then I have my iPad, but actually this is the company iPad. This is an iPad 3, 32 gigs. I use this thing at work and in my university, so I just really have the